Welcome to DK Champ. I have my results up from last week's football, and I just want to show you I won $1.50 off a dollar, won 50 cents off a quarter, $2.25 off $1.25, $6 off two, $1.25 off $1.25, lost 75 and won $1.25 off 25. So that's what I'm coming off of last week, and I also did really well in the Thursday to Monday slate. I think I ended up tripling up on both of those contests. So this week is going to be a little bit interesting here with this game. So I wanted to show you all. I'm just going to go down to a quarter lineup. There is a free contest this week, so make sure that you play that for the Showdown. And we're going to enter this quarter contest. And I'm doing 3 different lineups this time. And one of them is going to be San Francisco based, one is going to be Oakland based, and one's just going to be all the receivers. So with this contest, we have the 2 worst teams in the NFL in the stat column. So there's really no real answer of how you should approach this game. So I think what you have to do is just hope for some of these guys down here and try to get the top tier guys and then hope that somebody down here is going to do something. So that's kind of my approach to this. The running backs look terrible in this lineup. I don't see any running back that I want to play. If you go here, they have Jalen Richard, and he got 2 carries last week and 8 receiving receptions. So that's not bad, but I'll probably play him when I'm doing my Oakland stack, but I'm not going to put him in my receivers core. I just don't think it's worth it. Doug Martin is probably getting a little bit more carries, so he's getting 13 carries, but not really as involved in the receiving game. So, that's a sleeper pick. Seth Roberts, it'll be a good one there. LaFell. So when I do my Oakland stack, I'll probably throw in those guys. Bryant, I think we should fade him altogether. And then the real kicker here might be to play the kickers. There is some value there, especially with 2 teams that are terrible offensively. They may be able to get a couple drives in to where they get down but can't get in the end zone, and then boom. So my projection of this game is going to be that San Francisco goes around a little bit here, switches around quarterbacks. I don't think they're going to there's just been some talk of them in this game taking a risk and trying to switch out quarterbacks. So I'm going to stay away from the quarterbacks altogether. Even on my San Francisco stack, that really scares me. I just don't know who they're going to play, and I don't want to be caught on the back end of that because they could pull these quarterbacks at any time. I think Derek Carr is pretty safe when it comes to quarterbacks. But so that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm going to show you what I'm going to put down for these, and I'm going to actually just build 3 lineups, and you can copy these if you want to, or you can switch out guys if you need to, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to go with Jared Cook. I'm going to go with Derek Carr, and then I'm going to roll down and see what else I can get from Oakland. I said I was going to put Richard in there, and then that leaves me with these guys here. Now, when I'm looking at these, I'm thinking Jordy Nelson. I mean, he had one really good game, and then he hasn't really done a whole lot. The 32 points there. And then he came back strong, and then now he's not really he's getting 3 to 4 targets in the last few games. So that is questionable to me when you got the running back getting 8 targets, and then you also have somebody like Seth Roberts who's getting the same amount of targets. So I'm going to roll with Roberts. And then LaFell has also been getting the same amount of targets. So, LaFell's been out for a little bit. I think this is going to be a pick that not many people are going to do. But since Amari Cooper's gone now, I think LaFell's going to step up. So this is the Oakland stack that I would go with. That leaves me with 59, and then I can get Pierre Garçon. Kind of scares me. I think he's trying to get traded, and I don't think he is going to come out and push the buttons very hard. So this is going to be my Oakland stack. I'll go ahead and submit that one. I'm going to come back, create a new lineup. I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm not going to play a quarterback, but I'm going to play the San Francisco guys. I'm going to skip over running back. Well, let's look and see what the stats are. And what, it's got a questionable mark. Expected to suit up. Question a little banged up. Alright, I'm going to stay away from that. So I'm going to go just all receivers here. The receivers for San Francisco, that is. I don't like Garcon. See what Trent Taylor's been up to. These are the kind of picks that are going to get you into. So he had 2 targets, 3, 8. Yeah, so 8 targets against Arizona the first game, and then 2 targets the second game. So going against Oakland, I think we play Trent Taylor. So that leaves me at 91, and that allows me to get Jared Cook, and then I have 89 left, and I'll go with Jalen Richard. All right, so that's my stack for San Francisco. I don't think there's a lot more. These are the best receiving options for San Francisco. I don't know if any of these one guys are going to really tear it up. I think Kittle will be the best one, but then after that, you're kind of stuck on what you can do. So, all right, there we go there. My next one is going to be a stack of just the receivers, which that one was pretty similar to that, but I'm going to give a little bit of love to both teams because I think this could either go a blowout one direction or the other. And I think that way it would go with San Francisco blowing out Oakland. But it also could be a shootout where these teams are both scoring a lot. And if that's the case, I want to make sure I have these receivers because both tight ends are really good. So I want to make sure I have both of them, and I actually want to flip-flop that. I'm going to have Cook here and then Kittle there. All right, so then I'm going to roll down. I want to get Goodwin. I want to get Richard. I'm going to skip Jordy. Go with Roberts. And, so that kind of messed me up a little bit. I'd like to get LaFell over Roberts. So that leaves me with 55. I do not like Garcon. So I'm going to go to Trent Taylor. That leaves me 1,300 left over in a game where one pick can make a big difference here. For example, last week I was 3 points off of the winning score, and I finished, I think it was a 20,000 person contest, and I finished 1,000th, and I was 3 points off of the total. So that means, one person scoring one extra point was enough to make that difference. So this is what I'm going to go with just because you never know with these. And I'm not really worried about the salary that much. So this will be my receivers lineup, and I've got love on both sides of the ball, and hopefully this will be the one that pays off. And you could flip-flop Cook and Kittle, and that might be a way to free up so you can get some other guys, but I kind of like it the way it sits right now. So let me know what you think about this. I hope you all have a lot of luck tonight, and I will be posting a Thursday to Monday slate here in the next couple hours. So thanks for watching.